put my phone in where it can be the
This stuff.
Because I do not remember.
Actually, hold on. I think I do have a recap.
That is sent it to me.
We met the gnome village and their guardian deity.
Oh, that's right. The halflings.
Well, we started off meeting with the Empyreans in their city. We tried their ambrosia, just cured Martin's depression for a little bit. Theo went on a date with an Empyrean named Paul, who was very nice. The party repented of envy by returning the stolen fiery hoop that goes straight to hell. And they returned it to Zabilna / Natasha, who just so happens to be living in the Feywild in a big palace called the Palace of Heart's Desire. You got to meet her lovely sisters.
And her walkie.
And her Jabberwocky. Let's see. Thea got turned into a chair for telling her to get over it. Yeah, and then you went to the place where... Oh, wait, she cursed you. That's important. 5 days you have to do something to bring back my lecherous bumpkin, or at the stroke of midnight turn into pumpkins. That's important.
What was the bumpkin?
Grassed.
Grass Lecher is chained
That's
up
right.
to the Queen of Turkan.
Additionally, you guys went to Enya, the heavenly plains, where you were reunited with Frobus and his many mares and foals.
Clouds.
Naked, puffy white clouds. Puffy white clouds basically laid everything out about how his research led to a genocide, and that his research then got into the hands of Wensit, who was assuredly going to use it for bad things. Then you guys accidentally broke the crown jewel of Daffling City, a large tree. You guys stopped a fight between the cherubims and healed the tree as well as the surrounding farms. The goddess of halflings showed up, thanked you, gave you all cherub wings, so you guys now have a flying walking steed. You also discovered that your amethyst mine had been manifest zoned, transported to this location. Mosslean tried to steal stuff, but every time he did, he found that everything was stole, disappeared. Tried to go to sleep, but found out you could no longer sleep.
It's probably because we repented of greed. Why would sleep be part of greed?
No,
With
that-
stealing.
You can't steal stuff
Oh.
because we repented of greed. We can't rest because we repented of sloth.
Gotcha.
Let's see. The next one was gluttony. The only interaction that led to was a huge torrent of blood coming from the backpack where Bubs had been hiding. The next layer was a cold and barren craggy area. Not at all like the beautiful, lovely layers of heaven thus far. There you found a dwarven settlement. Various artisans were willing to trade magical items and weapons, which the party took great advantage of. And yeah, you guys continued on to a large, imposing stone fortress, where you were waved down by an old acquaintance, none other than Ragnar, the resurrected storm giant. And that's where we'll begin our adventure today. Let's see, let me actually give you a picture of the place you're at. Heaven. 7 heavens. approximate information I'm going to get for you. That light is really bright, shining in my eyes. There we go.
When did that happen?
This morning. I screwed up in there. You actually did it before you went home too. So
Hey,
I
Jim
had
and Bree, would you be willing to expend 2 second level spell slots? Sorry?
I want you to cast Enlarge into the room spell storage. Pleasure bliss.
Ho there, mighty adventurers! Come down and speak with me.
okay.
It has been a long time since last we met.
Ragnar!
Did we meet?
We resurrected him in the city of Church the first time we visited.
I owe you a great deal, and I appreciate you restoring my body.
The material plane has literally gone to hell, and you've done nothing since we resurrected you. Where have you been?
I have been here.
Doing what?
I have been pleading with
With
Moradin. I have asked him to create a weapon worthy and strong enough to defeat the great world serpent Jorgmunder. Even now he ravages the lands of my people. But without a proper weapon, I would fall to him once more, as I did in the past.
Are you saying Jormungandr is the one responsible for bringing all the realms together?
I believe so. He brings with him an eldritch evil. His very presence upsets the balance in the weave.
Is it the King in Yellow?
I am aware of this being as well, but his presence is fairly limited as his essence is still within the far realms. However, Jorgmunder, having manifested on the material plane, has caused untold chaos. I believe that if he was to be defeated, the planes would once again be returned to the way they are supposed to be.
Excellent. Just take us to him. Let's kick his butt.
To the serpent?
We'll fight him with you.
He looks you up and down. I don't think you're quite ready for that. Although your assistance would be appreciated.
It would be great to end this plane clashing event that's going on. So whenever you feel ready, let us know.
If you really wish to help, then do me a favor. Go talk to Moradin and convince him to craft a weapon that I can use to destroy the serpent. I believe that only with such a weapon would I be able to even stand a chance of fighting.
What about the sword I gave you?
It's not strong enough, unfortunately. I had a very similar weapon. It was an axe, just like this sword in capability and magic. However, when I thrust it deep into the serpent's side, it broke, and alas, I was slain.
Well, where's Moradin?
He's in the fortress on top of the mountain. There he has his forges, which for a long time have run cold. He refuses to hear any argument. I believe he is in the midst of a great depression.
Well, let's go see if we can convince him. You want to come with us?
Sure. Hold on a second.
How big is... What's his name?
Ragnar?
Ragnar. How big is Ragnar?
He's really big, like gargantuan. He's a lot bigger than like your standard D&D sperm giant is. Additionally, what was I gonna say? Yeah, he's just not an atypical storm giant. But yeah, you guys continue flying up towards the fortress, and he, with his large footsteps, clomps through the barren, frozen wasteland up to the fortress. And you get to the doors, where you find none other than Bookkeeper, barring the way.
What now?
Bookkeeper will then stand to the side. He says, "It has come to my attention that there has been a sin that needs to be addressed. Beyond the normal ones." And he steps to the side and reveals there is a beautiful woman standing in the doorway. And she'll say, "Yes, those are the ones."
One's what? Who is this? Who are you?
"Those are the ones who murdered me. I didn't do anything to them."
How did we murder you?
"I was simply feeding the birds as I was wont to do. But all of a sudden..." I'm trying to remember, did you poison her or stab her?
I didn't think she was beautiful. I thought she was an old hag.
He stabbed her
Yeah, technically I ended up stabbing her.
He stabbed me in the back
after poisoning her birds.
after he murdered my birds.
Not guilty. I'm gonna step back.
Bookkeeper will say, "You agreed to go on this journey. When you agreed to go on this journey, you agreed that you would take the sins upon yourselves as a party. And so there are none that are exempt from this." He looks at the lady and says, "Older lady, what would you have these people do to repent of their sin?" And she'll look up at everybody and she'll think on it for a sec. And she'll say, "Many, many years ago, my son, he was a leader amongst the forces and the Magic Knights of Anvillion. They led a most brave defense of our country against an incursion of the Moon Wizards. However, he fell in battle, and I was never able to recover his body due to the danger that the island upon which they came is manifested. I would be willing to forgive them of this sin if they simply go and lay my son to rest. I believe that his soul is still trapped there with his body. Do this and I will forgive you."
Alright.
Okay.
Bookkeeper will say, "For the sin of murdering defenseless old ladies."
Not all the other people that were murdered. Just her.
guys end up on a nice, lovely beach. Great. That grabby thing is up in the bathroom, Pearl. I washed it if you want to go grab it.
Is it clean?
Yeah. I've been looking for an excuse to get you guys here, so I do not feel bad about
What's gonna happen?
doing this.
Nice.
So here's the problem I was presented with. Everything that from meeting Ragnar on really, really has to heavily do with Voyashana and Eraheim.
Yeah.
And so I do not want to run that section of it without them. That's all that. So instead, I'm sending you guys this way.
All right. I'd like to sit down and try to rest.
Why am I laying down? I'm really tired of all this. Really tired of it.
Man, that's you feel really tired. It's been a little while since you slept, but no matter what you do, even though it's like a nice, calm, peaceful beach, there's just no
This is
sleeping.
starting to sound like real life.
Is your horse with you?
Yeah.
There's just no rest.
Guess we're still cursed. Gotta see it through to the end.
Is there ever going to be an end?
We're getting there. It's getting close. You guys are on the last level of heaven, by the way.
Invisible. Why not?
Well, just kidding. You're on the second to last, but the last I don't think you guys are going to go. You might. That'll be interesting. Oh yeah, you're on a beach.
Supposed to find the body.
Yes. Oh, I'm going to rewind a little bit. The old lady would have said that his last reported location would have been within the enemy headquarters.
Wait, how does she know that?
I'm sure she would have asked around. The reason why she's a crazy old bird lady is because her son died in the war and she had no one to take care of her. So she just kind of slowly lost it.
All right. I fly up on my Pegasus and look around.
All right. You'll notice that you're on a fairly large island. And it's in the shape of a crescent moon.
Oh, good.
And looking at the map, you can pretty much tell.
That little piece over here on the side.
It's this one.
It's the one that has the north and south above.
You guys are actually on the beach on this crescent-shaped island.
Beautiful.
Which way did we go?
Do I
Did
see
you
anything? Yes, you would notice that there is a large stone building in the center of the island.
Well, let's go to that.
There's a couple of other buildings as well, but you could fairly easily assume that one's the headquarters.
I say we go to the big building.
I fix its location in my mind and descend to the beach.
Can't we all fly? I was going to fly over there.
Never mind. I was like,
I
fly
have
up.
a broom.
So
we
you
can
fly over
we can
me.
fly. We all got wings.
Fly me to
My
the
broom's
moon.
Either way, flying.
You bet. That's good. Somebody's not.
Thank you. I'm not real good at it, so I just like flapping around in circles. Barrel roll.
Yeah. You fly up in the air. We take kind of a bird's eye view. You do see that there are some ruins fairly close to the beach that you're on. Also, from this height, you notice this area is scarred. There's various locations and spots where deep gouges have been rent into the earth and craters as if some powerful explosion came and just wiped the place out. Additionally, you see amorphous clouds, some sparking with electricity, others shifting different colors, kind of just roaming the island. It's a very strange phenomenon.
Do I see any obvious patches where other planes have popped and intruded onto this realm?
You would. Between you and the barracks, there's actually a big section of darkness. Judging by from your experience, you could easily assume that this is a section of the Shadowfell. Additionally, there's a few ruins closer to the beach, should you want to explore those. Otherwise, you can continue to go to the main barracks.
I'd like to drop down and explore the ruins, as long as I don't see any giant apes.
No, they're giant apes. Alright. Let me pull my key here. Don't look at it.
Looking.
I can see it.
Saw it all.
I have seen
I
God.
don't know what I seen, but I see it. I saw it.
Which one you want to go to? The one on the right or the one on the left?
Left.
Said it.
Left.
Okay.
True.
Just associate.
Don't go in one of them clouds.
Okay. Let's see. You land, and you would actually find there are several corpses littering the ground in this area. They are fairly old. It would appear that these have been here many years. The bones are starting to even crumble. And the various armor and accoutrements that they had are kind of rusted and decomposing. But yeah, that's what you see in this section. If you want to continue on, you can.
Let us continue further in.
No.
Who's going first?
I'll go first.
Alright, this section, I'll say that there's a roof in this section. There's nothing here, there's a doorway here, and then there's a set of stairs going down into a room over here.
Let us walk down the stairs. Nope, I'm flying down the stairs. Okay, fine. We'll fly down the stairs. I'm afraid with you on Pegasus.
You float upon your small, angelic little cherubim
I'm a
wings
little butterfly.
down the stairs. Here you find there are broken and dilapidated furniture in the form of bunks. This appears to be a staging area for soldiers. However, it is very, very old. The elements have been able to seep through, and everything is covered in a fine layer of mold. Additionally,
Mold?
yes, mold. Additionally, in this corner is a very odd sight. You can see that there is a man who is doing basically a repeating loop over and over again. This is essentially what he's doing. He's like, and there's a boulder falling from the ceiling. Above, you can see that there's a section of the roof missing, but he appears to be trapped in some sort of a time loop.
Can I check the device, see how long it's been dead?
Sure.
How long have they been dead?
About 40 years. I'm remembering right.
Alright, well, maybe we can still save the man. Then go to Cuckoo, why don't you go deflect that boulder?
Yeah, sure. Just go up there and hit that real quick.
You know, your deflect missiles thing doesn't say that there's any size limit on that.
Let's see here how that's gonna work out.
It really doesn't. Like, if a giant ape throws a rock at a monk, he can reduce the incoming damage.
And potentially throw it back.
Attack is by 1d10 plus your dex modifier plus your monk level. Alright, let's try it. Worst thing you can do is hurt real bad. I gotta find this 1d10 real quick here. So 5 plus 18 plus that's 23.
What are you doing there, baby?
32.
That's pretty good. Tell me exactly how that ability works.
Use your reaction to deflect or catch a missile when you are hit by a ranged weapon attack. When you do so, the damage you take from the attack. If you reduce the damage to 0 and have a free hand, you can spend 1 key point to make a ranged attack.
That's what you say. It's a key point to move it away. Just for theme, I'm going to say you run up, do a flip, and then like kick it in the air.
All right.
But the moment that your foot makes contact with the boulder, you get stuck in the time loop. So you end up going back and forward, back and forward.
That's what I was actually afraid of.
I was afraid of that.
I was afraid of that.
You have to spell it.
I was afraid of that. Until we figure this out, I was afraid of that. Eugene's not here counting his fingers, so I was afraid of that.
Like a more realistic, he'd be like, shh.
Yeah, I have dispel magic.
That might be worth a try.
I shall dispel the magic.
I am no longer magical.
That's just an automatic thing, right?
Depends on if it's a 3rd level spell or higher.
Yeah, depending on the level. I have to make a roll for higher or higher.
Go ahead and roll for me.
DC equals 10 plus
The spell level.
the spell level.
How many my dice?
I'll take the help action.
Okay.
I'll rub your shoulders and say, "You've got this."
I believe in you.
Toss a piece of rubble towards the boulder and see if it
Ooh, good.
comes back
That's a
with
14
Wisdom modifier.
plus 5. So 19.
That is enough to pass. You deflect the boulder out of the way, and the guy's like, ah! looks around.
Hi.
Who are you?
Who are you?
He asked us first.
I asked you first.
I am Martin.
I asked you second.
Hey, this is Krishna, Gurukuku, and
I'm in this
we have saved you from terrible trap.
We got somebody floating over here. Like good.
He looks you guys up and down. He says, "Are you members of the Order of the Moon?"
No. Yes? No.
I'll show him my shield.
Some of us are. Some are not.
Interesting. Looks all of you up and down.
My daughter would be there.
He kind of like sidesteps over to Martin and he'll say, "Brother, it would appear that something has gone terribly wrong with the invasion. But yeah, tell me, were we successful? Did we obtain the power of the continent of Anvillion?"
Unfortunately not. It would seem that Anvillion sent a counter strike force to destroy the moon wizards. That was 40 years ago. We've been trapped in a time loop.
It's like, oh.
But you don't appear to have aged.
Count your blessings. We could be like those guys and point out the corpses.
He looks at him. He actually bends down. He cradles one of the skulls. He's like, "Oh, Gilbert. He was a good friend of mine." He lays it gently on the ground. He looks at all of you and he says, "Well, I appreciate you rescuing me from that awful fate. However, I must be leaving now."
What's your name? Who are you? Since you asked us, I asked you. Did we get the name of the son? Or just her son?
It's a good question, right?
My name is Silvus.
Well, Silvus, don't be too hasty in your departure. The entire continent is undergoing
A shift.
apocalyptic events at the moment.
Apocalyptic events. You don't mean like what happened before with the folly of Karsus, do you?
Well, that and other things.
The power of this continent is incredible. Anyone who would be able to harness it would be able to rule the world. However, left alone, has a tendency to split into chaos. It does not surprise me that things have been a little hectic.
Well, it appears that the various planes of existence are clashing together. So there's demons, drow, beings from all the various planes. Be cautious. We spied a spot of Shadowfell in the middle of this island.
Shadowfell, you say? That is strange. Tell me, brother, do you know what happened, or what the fate is of the commander of the legions, Adar?
I do not. I don't.
I guess until I can find a ranking officer, that would make me the highest ranking. Well, must be off.
Good luck.
And yeah, they'll start walking away towards the big building.
Bye.
Silvus, you want to give us a tour?
And he looks at you and he says, I see that you have our regalia. However, I do not trust these others that you travel with. I do not think it wise to reveal the secrets of the Order of the Moon so lightly.
We are here to find a person on behest of their ailing mother.
Crazy bird mom.
Well, that is none of my concern. I need to see if there is any remnant of our order left.
Well, because things have been so chaotic, let us at least travel together while our goals align.
A temporary truce, you say?
Indeed, for protection.
He looks around. All right. I suppose that we can come to an accord for a little while.
4 hours. As long as he doesn't get hurt. Pretty much.
What weapons and armor does Silvus wear?
He doesn't have any weapons or armor per se. However, he does have cult-like robes that are adorned with stars and moons. Kind of looks like the wizard from the original Fantasia.
Spellcaster. Is he wearing a robe of stars?
What is robe of stars? Good shot.
It's a magic robe made of stars. I think it lets the caster cast magic missile. A lot.
That would make sense. I'll say that he doesn't have one, but you may run into one later.
Invisible. Is he able to see me? Or make note of whatever. Can I tell if he can see me or not? Being invisible.
Pull up the stats.
I wonder what caused that time loop. Maybe he tried to cast a time stop and it went wrong. It was a 9th level spell. We did roll a 19 on the spell.
He would not see you.
I guess we're following along with him.
Silvus was his name?
Yep, Silvus.
Step by him, hover on my broom while invisible.
Alright. Where are you guys want to go?
If he's going into the main building, we're following him.
We'll see.
Yeah. Might as well go to the main building if he's going.
Silvus, do you want to ride?
Sure, that would be appreciated.
Hop on. And we're going to fly.
A whole new world. Here's your ice lawyer, so you're good.
Yeah.
Is there anything interesting in that building, Silvus?
Hold on. Pulling up the key. That children were screaming. I believe that was one of the watchtowers from which our main guard would hurl spells at the enemy, it appears to have been, for the most part, falling to bits. I don't know if there would be anything interesting in there or not.
Check it anyway. We found this guy.
I mean, you were trapped in a time loop. Perhaps something similar has befallen one of your allies.
This is true.
How did you end up in a time loop?
I was attacked by an enemy spellcaster of immense power. I believe that it's hard to describe. When two opposing forces comprised of entire spellcaster classes attack, spells being hurled everywhere, a lot of times clashing and causing strange distortions and unwanted effects. I believe I was caught in one of these.
I see. Well, let's give the guard tower a quick glance, see if there's anyone else still alive.
Okay. There's a crack over here you can go through.
Let's go through the crack.
Let's go in. And in here, you'll see that covering the ground all over are many, many corpses. Probably like 2 dozen of them. And at the center, kind of just kneeling there, is another corpse. And this one has...
Kneeling?
Yeah.
Corpse is kneeling?
Yeah.
He was in the milk position when he died.
Or he's undead.
Could be. He's not fully high.
Welcome, welcome.
Right on time, right? As always. Hello, everybody. May I sit here? Thank you. I can take it off. Hello, everybody.
Welcome, welcome.
This weather sucks. Or just the air quality sucks.
Yeah, it's no good.
I didn't even notice it this morning. Did it like all blow in over like just throughout the day or something?
It must have. It was stormy last night.
Yeah,
Right?
Especially in California.
I just can't get away from them.
Me neither.
All that filth from California.
I know those dirty people, tattooed.
I don't know about tattoos, but
Well, this is God's temple. Not the print. I've only pierced my ears, surprisingly. But I'm really excited to be here. And I've been in a rush all day, so I'm like, take a breath.
Additionally, you would see that there are 2 swords in hilts on this corpse's back.
Well, that's not a natural death pose. I'm going to do divine sense. Do I sense any evil, good, consecrated ground, desecrated ground, celestials, fiends, or undead?
Let me see what the sword. Hold on.
Or the actual description.
You do not sense any of those things.
We're good. You recognize that guy, Sobus? We are on the island of the Crescent Moon, exploring the Moon Lizard's stronghold, which was sacked 40 years ago by the armies of Anvillion.
Oh no.
We found a guy trapped in a time loop, and we rescued him.
Okay.
So he's 40 years out of time.
Oh.
He's a wizard. So now we're exploring the place, and we're trying to find the son of the crazy bird lady that Miles murdered in cold blood for money.
Okay.
I
Cool.
had reasons.
Cool.
For a reason.
Oh,
Money.
yeah. Greed.
If she
All that
ate the
repenting.
pie instead of throwing it to her bird, she would have been poisoned instead of stabbed.
The mud pies.
poison.
Or dream pies. Dream pies. It was poison.
It was a
Poison
poisoned
pie.
meat pie.
The bird lady was feeding her birds, and he tried to kill her by poisoning her. rather than eat the poisoned fruit, she threw it to her birds.
Birds.
And all the birds started dying
lot
and
of
pooping themselves.
Poison
And
bird.
she was distraught, so he stabbed her in the back.
Yeah,
That was nice of you to put her on for misery at least. Terrible
And
thing
now
to
she's come back to haunt us.
Oh.
Apparently,
Well,
we
we gotta
found
go
her.
find her. We gotta go find her son, Ranger. So yeah. Transport
You
her to this
guys
island.
do. This was in 1 hour?
No. The poisoning happened earlier. Like way.
Poisoning was a
Couple
while.
months
She's
ago.
in heaven, and that's where we ran into her. Trying to go
Yeah.
do something else.
We're
Didn't
paying
think
off
you'd run
another
back in-
sin
Yeah.
that Miles committed,
Yeah.
or that Mausoleum committed.
The sin of murdering a defenseless old lady.
Yes. But in her defense, she's also much younger and better looking up here in heaven. So.
As it should be. If it's for eternity.
He wants to be ugly forever.
Yeah, it would suck to have creaky old bones right off, right off the start.
What were you using?
Yes.
That's me.
Yes.
I was like trying to forgot for a
here.
second what I was looking for.
Long story short, you're looking for
Thank you.
the corpse of this old lady's son.
Okay.
Whose name is something.
We don't know.
I don't think we asked.
We didn't get very many details out of her.
Got it. Okay.
All we
I'm
know
surprised
is
she would have recognized me. I'm like 50 plus years older looking than I was when that happened.
And there's this,
And it
you're
was,
still the only dragonborn in the party.
yeah. You're pretty unique,
she
I
didn't see
think.
you guys.
So this guy that has the swords,
She saw you.
do we...
Yes, the swords.
So she
Yeah, the bear swords on the back.
Dragonborn. It has to be.
Silvus, do you recognize this warrior?
Yeah, that guy was stuck in a
Yes.
time loop in one building.
That would be General
Around where
General
it's
Frank.
Tower.
Okay.
He's one of our stronger sorcerers.
He was a sorcerer?
Or, excuse me, wizards.
Why does he wield dual swords?
Could be that they're magical.
Comes with, of course.
Cut twice as fast.
Can we? Do we dare
Or
touch
giant
said swords there? What do you
Not
think?
twice as fast, but double.
Should we leave them alone?
Yes.
I'll examine him.
You're gonna go up to him?
Enemy's head.
Let's go look at them. I'm gonna join him
What is it?
out of pure curiosity.
Okay.
Like slowly slides.
Yeah, you, are you gonna just grab the sword?
Yeah.
The minute you grab it, it disappears.
Dang nabbit.
Also feel a burning sensation on your back.
What do you have on your back?
Armor.
A burning sensation.
Is it on your back now? Turn around and flick.
I
Do I
just
see a sword on the back on his back?
You just see armor.
Okay.
I'm gonna reach into my armor and feel my back where it burns.
It feels slightly raised in a certain section.
Oh.
Like a welt.
That's weird. You should touch the other one.
I'm gonna reach out and touch the other one.
Same thing. Disappears, and you feel an odd, like, burning sensation on your back.
Yeah, but he's not wearing armor, so let's have a look.
Okay.
Take my shirt off.
Hold on a second. I've got a picture of this. It might take me a second to find this. Hold on, but I really want to use it.
Pringles can. The best toy ever invented.
This was one of the earlier chapters that I wrote for this one, so all the images are way back in the history.
I got one of his other passwords, but I don't know if he has a blue one.
Do you want some scented candle?
It's delicious.
Do you want some scented candle soda?
Alright, you lift up your shirt. above your little small
Watch what you say.
and you see, you now have a new fresh tattoo.
Oh, sweet.
It is that of a blade going across your back.
Oh, that's
Is there an effect on this thing?
I'm not quite sure.
You feel powerful?
not quite sure.
Go hit that stone.
I'm going to
was drawn.
pull my staff and swing. At nothing, but just swing.
Yeah, it swings pretty normal.
Alright. You got any ideas there? Sword man?
Try drawing it.
Try drawing the sword.
Yeah, your tattoo.
Alright.
Yeah,
Reach back and pull an imaginary tattoo blade out.
You do, in fact, pull a blade out of your back.
Does it hurt?
It does not.
That's
There's a
cool
slight
sheet.
tingling sensation, and the tattoo disappears from your back.
Cool. I'll do it too. Reaching into my armor, I'll pull out a sword.
Same effect. You now have a really cool looking blade.
I'm gonna give it to. I don't want it.
What am I going to do if I don't use blades?
You could.
I guess I could if they're. Maybe it's time to start advancing my blade work.
Depending on what the blade is, I sometimes use them.
Go ahead. Let's go. Gosh, those are getting some
I
faces.
was gonna look up something and I forgot what it was. So I was like, literally going to the internet. I was like, wait,
That's
what was I doing?
Combo katana. Masaling or Gurupuku could probably get work done with the combo katana.
We'll see what I end up with here. If it's not something I can use, you can definitely.
The combo katana was one of Cody's homebrew items that was rather busted.
That one was a classic.
It was
busted?
Yeah, it was a dull katana that only dealt 1 damage when you hit with it, but if you hit the same target again, it dealt 2 damage. Hit it
Four.
again, it did 4 damage.
Yes. Yes.
That would be fun.
We were fighting a big monster and got it up to like 1,128.
Oh yeah.
Then it started just ripping holes in reality.
Oh, let's not do that. We got enough of that problem.
I think reality has been ripped a few times.
Yeah, right now it's ripped pretty bad.
Hold on. I'm trying to find the stats for this thing.
Is it something I'll be able to look up on here?
I think it's called like a moon blade, but I found one, but that wasn't it.
Touch sword.
That might be it.
Moonsicle?
I got a scimitar, a long sword, and a short sword, or rapier.
Can you open it up and see what it does?
In darkness, the unsheathed blade of this sword sheds moonlight, creating bright light in 15-foot radius and dim for an additional 15.
Yep, that's it. It glows softly.
That's all it does.
If it was a moon blade, that would be cool. But then you have to be a half elf or elf to tune it.
That's something different.
Yeah, it is. Alright.
But now you have a shoulder blade.
Does it, so can I put it back on my shoulder?
Yeah. The moment you let go of it, it disappears.
Is it back on my shoulder?
blade.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Nice done. Nicely done.
So here's
So now that I
here's
have-
the photo example.
Now that I have 2 of them, I can just.
Nice.
Do I get both of them now since he gave it to me? Alright,
You do.
so I got blades in my back now. Alright.
So hand
You have 2 shoulder blades.
It's transferred. Hand to by blade, but it's not transferred. But it did.
They're
But in
not
this very moment, you guys actually realize that there is something going on. A mysterious fog begins to emanate from the side of the building. I'm gonna need
Not going in fog.
3 fogs.
We're inside a building that still has most of its roof.
Are they okay? Is it okay for their scimitar? Do you care?
No, that's fine.
They both are
There is a short
same
sword
distance or
option.
same damage.
Yeah, no, that's totally fine.
The book goes up before.
Say that again.
I hit that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're not super strong, really, but
I had a blade that was nice because it would ride up further than that, and we just don't have it right now. Hopefully, if something gets hit on the DeVito, they'll get it.
they're a 1d6, but in case I need them.
Yeah.
And you can hide them from people.
They are hidden as of now.
I mean, they just look identical.
I'll just put my cloak right back on and there we get.
Like, imprisoned.
Yes.
Those of you who have magical senses will begin to feel that familiar tingling as if a spell has been cast, emanating from these three. The fog kind of slowly emerged out of the brickwork, but now it begins to form like small mini tornadoes, kind of spinning along a central axis.
Halt and identify yourselves, or be destroyed.
At this point, the small tornadoes are actually going to grow really beefy arms. And they're going to start pointing. And when they start pointing, lightning is going to start flashing from their fingertips.
So is this normal for this island?
He looks at this and he's like, I have no idea what that is. But yeah, Joven, this one is going to launch a lightning blast, I'll say at Martin. Does 24 hit?
Yeah, it does.
What?
Armor class isn't that high.
Do we need a mini for
Yeah.
my daughter with us?
Only if you want to try. That deals 15 lightning damage. Alright, now everyone roll for initiative.
15. And now yours. And the black marker.
Looks like a dragon.
What is a dragonborn character?
I think that's going to be as close as you guys are.
Oh, they had a little something
I didn't
red
even know
with
you
wings.
were home.
The blue's not great.
Hey, do you have upstairs?
What about green?
I'll see you in a
Be
little
red
bit.
or one.
Nice little, what do you
Yours is
call
not much little one.
matches his little trim.
Alright, so we're initiating, huh? Alright, let's do this thing.
I'm updating D&D Beyond. It's done.
Krista? Rock.
I got.
Dude!
I'll grab that for
I got. Sweet, a 4.
you. You add anything to it, or is that with the addition?
Oh, that's with the addition.
18.
There you go. Yeah, that was with plus
Ursa,
3.
you promised.
Pick that up. Must be.
19. 23. 19 roll plus
Why are you
4.
breaking your promise to me?
Hey, what's going on? Why aren't you listening? What did you tell her that you would do? No, don't touch me. Until we get this figured out. Why are you not listening? What did you ask her to do again?
I told her she could give him a hug and she needed to go back upstairs.
Go upstairs now. Or you're going to be in trouble.
Upstairs.
Come on, go.
Upstairs. What the monsters get? 2?
I haven't rolled yet. But this is what they look like, except for it has fists.
No,
his fist.
wait, not these ones? That guy?
No, that's what it looks like.
Just a swirling mist of bones.
No, no bones, just a storm with
this.
arms.
Yeah.
So it's like swirling with your arms aren't twirling around?
Yeah, here, I've got a. Here, I'll show you this one. Don't look at its stats, though.
I was wondering if it was like, with the
arms aren't like spinning around.
Oh, there you go.
This is what it looks like.
It's the inside spinning.
Yeah.
Does it have 4 or 2 arms?
1, 2,
Or is it like that?
4 arms.
So it's like Mario. If Mario was a
Nice.
If Mario was a storm.
What did they get, Cody?
Sorry, I roll now. I'll just have them all go together. That would be a 17. Oh, I left the stats up. Don't look at it.
Oh, I'm looking. I didn't see
Don't look
anything.
at it. You'll see its weaknesses.
I didn't see that. I was just looking at its stats. You said not to look at it. You didn't say don't look at the weaknesses. I tried to find them. I'll be honest, I don't know. It's Storm something. That's all I got was just the top, whatever the name of it is. You're asking an old blind guy to look. Chris.
Where am I? Oh, wow.
That's solid 4.
Hi!
Per usual.
No, seriously. It has to end at some point.
Storm's coming.
What element would like deal damage to these guys? Do you think that they're weak to?
It's lightning.
Yeah.
Death damage.
Necrotic, or is that necrotic, or is that like actual?
Necrotic.
Okay.
But I was just gonna say normal slashing up damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone.
We've all got magic weapons.
No, that's not what she is looking like, but she's gonna be around. That's just gonna be a filler for Mayada that was with us.
That's how we feel is feminine.
Some filler with wings.
Hey, Marceline's first.
He is.
Alright, what are you doing there? Mazlin.
Oh, what did Sylvis get?
Oh, miracle. Hey, that's not half bad. That would give him a 17.
These squares is 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
In order to get in through the crack, would I have to get off my broom since I fly faster with it?
No, you can ride your room.
If we were able to fly into the crack, I would have still been on my broom. Which gives me more movement than otherwise. I is invisible.
Okay.
How would I do an pointy stick? Alright. I can fly over that feller. And I'm going to try to stab him, more or less, or hit him with my Dragon Tooth Dagger.
Yeah, roll an attack.
Swimming, blade, Dragon Tooth Dagger, all them fun stuff. Ah, piss.
Oh no!
Whatever.
You hand me that, but roll it.
12 to hit.
Wait, since I'm invisible, would I have advantage, or are they not? Are they able
You
to
would
see?
have advantage.
Yeah.
Invisibility.
All right, let me try this again. Slightly higher, 15. Higher than 12. Yes.
Ties go to the attacker, right? Yeah, that's a hit.
Let's see. Not invisible then, because I'm hitting them. Since I hit, I'm not invisible. And with that, got a lot of rolling to do. Sorry. This one.
Does the thunder damage of booming blade seem to affect it?
Is that what he's hitting it with?
Dragon Dagger and Booming Blade, yeah.
You would still do sneak attack stabby damage, but on top of that would also deal booming blade thunder damage.
Yeah, if that's the case, the thunder damage would not affect it whatsoever.
Just do sneak attack.
Well, I wouldn't know that until. So any Booming Blade damage would happen.
Negated.
No thunder damage at all.
No.
It
It
is.
is hit though. Boom.
It mixes in with the other thunderous noises coming from these beings.
Okay. That plus 5. And since I'm so darn close to this little fella. 3, 6, 7.
Oh, these things are large, by the way.
So it's hard to miss. So that's what you're saying. I almost large.
They're large.
Yeah, that's what I see when I looked at it.
Oh, chair. That was exciting.
Suddenly, those are
Can you go down with her?
Is that Urza who's being
Yes.
Urza, come here.
12, 18, 24.
You can help out by playing with Corden.
Urza, come here. Play with Corden. Okay? That's how you can be helpful and be a good girl. Play with Corden, okay?
Where'd it go? So it's 33 damage, and do they take
I was
acid
wondering when
damage?
that was going to come out.
They do.
So 33 damage plus 4 acid damage.
37. Yeah, you slash through it, and it's like formed, like twists, like a blade passing through vapor.
So if I removed a lot of my movement initially in order to move away, is that still part of that whatever movement?
You can move some more, but if you move out of its range, you'll take an opportunity attack.
Even if I disengage.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, if you disengage, then that's fine.
I'm gonna disengage, and I think I can only get because it's like total from before and after. And then I'm gonna have
Down.
One hop this
my
time.
daughter has multi-attack, which makes it 2 melee attacks, or uses fire ray twice. So I'm gonna have her use fire ray twice.
Okay.
She's a ranged spell, plus 7 to hit, range 120 feet, 1 target. So the first one, I got 18.
That's a hit.
And I'll just roll a second one to see if I hit a second one. Okay. Second one would be 13.
That's a miss.
It's the first time. I'm gonna roll 3d6.
You told her to use pulling over.
11 fire damage.
Okay.
I can keep her
Moving
back.
on for her.
All right.
Krishna is next.
Charlie your club and mark 'em. The storms.
What's she doing?
They don't take like thunder damage. If they're zapping things around, I would probably notice that whole lightning book and stuff shooting from them a while ago. It seems like Yosemite Sam shooting his guns up all over the place. Just all four arms.
Yeah.
She casts Fairy Fire.
Okay, what did you?
It highlights all of them. You have to make dex saves.
Alright. I tried to type in fairy fire and I typed in hairy fire.
Oh, what does that do?
I don't know.
It stinks.
Saw some strange images.
20 feet of magical highlighter. They have to make dex saves or all attacks against them have advantage.
Ah, I see. Alright, here we go. We'll do 1, 2, and 3.
What do they need to roll?
DC 18.
They rolled pretty well except for the first one, so I'll say this one is highlighted, but these two are not.
Slip it on.
Necklace.
Is that all she's able to do?
Bonus action, she'll cast Shillelagh.
Guess what?
Shillelagh.
It makes your weapon better.
Shalala.
She cocks her walking stick.
She applies lube. Alright, good. That's all you.
Alright.
Go for
Let's see here. I can move a bunch. So let's just move. Yeah. I'm gonna fly. That's the 5, 10 over there.
Whip
5,
out your
15, 20, 30, 35. Just put me right here in front of me.
You slide under him.
And let's smack him. So, oh, that's 2 different numbers. That's for sure. 25 to hit.
That's a hit.
I would hope. 10. So that's 10 damage. And then for fun, let's have him roll a con save. DC 19 or con save 19.
He passes.
Alright. We're gonna do this trick again. 26. We'll assume that hits also.
Yes.
Would be 10. Another 11 points of damage. Another con save.
It passes.
Cheater. And then I'm going to strike here. 21.
That is a hit.
And that's also 10. So 8 more points of damage.
Sweet. Nicely done.
Beating on that
That
one.
kills it.
Yes.
It dissipates in a huge flash of wind. So strong that it actually, if you don't hold on tightly, it's going to fling you. Make a strength saving throw.
Strength
Within
saving
a certain
throw.
range of it, or
Yeah, if you're within 5 feet.
How about 20?
Hey, that'll work.
Heck, I did that. I don't know.
And they
I
said
got
monks
-1.
weren't strong.
I got -1. My dexterity added into it.
Wait, was that a
Yeah, that was
strength?
Yeah, that was strength.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, I was surprised. I rolled a 16 plus 4.
You have +4 strength.
No, Well, I have a -1, but on saving throws, I have a +5 to all of them.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
So I said I was shocked.
monks are proficient in all saves.
At this level, I am.
That's helpful.
Yes, it
Well,
was.
you are able to resist being flung, but a few rocks and pebbles hit you for 2 damage.
2 damage.
You can use a
Magic.
reaction.
My magic missile, or my dodge, or
Deflect
yeah.
projectile.
I don't know if I care enough for that.
You can use a reaction to throw the rocks. at
Actually,
another
yeah,
enemy.
I'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, deflect missiles. 1d10 plus 18. That's 27 plus my monk. That is
I
my
think
monk.
you reduced the 2 damage.
Yeah,
to 0.
pretty sure this is just going to be
Oh,
automatic.
fine. All right.
You can roll to try to deflect it.
I'm
though.
going to spend a key point to throw it back at the next guy over there.
Alright, yeah, so this little rock goes towards you, and you just like,
24 to hit.
yeah, that's a hit.
5 damage.
Okay. Yeah, you throw this rock really hard at the other one.
Do the panda thing.
I'd be like, catch it, roll around.
Yeah, Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah.
I'm done. That's all the fun I can have.
Monsters.
Who's our next victim? The monsters are okay. See, I get an opportunity attack there.
It will. So yeah, feel free to make an attack.
Potato?
Not gonna pass. That's a whole 8.
Yeah, that's
That
not.
ain't gonna do it.
That ain't gonna cut
Potato,
it.
come here.
Up the stairs.
You got lucky.
Hi, baby.
Hey, boy.
Okay. 2 things first. So it doesn't only get next to you; it actually engulfs you within its body. So the wind and lightning is swirling around you. Both of you need to make strength saving throws.
I'm gonna fail so fast.
21.
Hey, you pass.
20.
Dang, dude. The wind is blowing, but you guys are just standing in the middle.
Hold it. Wait a minute. I have a +1 to strength.
Okay,
That's crazy.
some more rocks are flung up at you. 3 damage each of you.
Guess I'll take this 3.
How much damage did you deal when you threw the rock back?
5. Took my 2 and doubled it.
Alright.
3 damage.
And then from within the storm, lightning is going to fly. One's going to hit, well, one's going to try to hit Martin. Does 18 hit?
So 18, Martin.
18 does not hit.
Alright. Next. I'm going to say it's aiming at.
My horse.
No. Oh,
Who's that?
that's his
My
daughter.
daughter. My Camion flying daughter.
That was brutal.
Yeah, might as well. We're going to try to take her out. 22 to hit?
Yeah.
13 lightning damage.
Oh, she has damage resistance to lightning.
Hey, that's lucky. And then last one's going for you, Grok.
No.
I thought there's only
18 to hit?
how are there 3 attacks? There's only 2 of them left.
Oh, that's because they each make 2 lightning attacks.
Oh.
If it's resistant, it's just half the damage, right?
Yeah. Sit down.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the wrong dice. I was rolling the wrong one.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
So 13 is 6.
That's right, for the attack rolls.
Alright, that one deals 14 lightning damage against you, Brock. And the last one, it's gonna aim at itself. I'll say at you, Goody Cuckoo.
Is it a ranged attack?
Gonna do a
It
curveball.
is.
Then it
So
makes
yeah,
it a
that would be
disadvantage.
disadvantage for that.
It would actually be making all these attacks at disadvantage.
Because I'm standing next to it.
Because there's enemies next to them.
That's weird because its whole thing is engulfing people.
Then you have to
Does it have a
do
touch spell attack?
At first, I didn't realize you were doing that to him. I didn't realize you were doing that. I thought he was just
Oh no, just kidding. It does specify the living spell has advantage if the target is within its space.
Sweet, roll it out.
24 to hit. 15 lightning damage. Alright, and that is it for the unnatural storm creatures.
Make noise, Corny.
Sylvis's turn. Let's see what he's got.
Alright,
He casts Time Stop and gets stuck in the time loop.
you cast
He's
Wish.
trying to get it on his own.
Let's see, he's going to cast.
Haste. Have him cast haste on me.
Hey, Gordon, what are you doing over there, boy? What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing over there? Hey, what are you doing? What is all that noise about?
I know.
This guy's a support caster. I'll invite him to join our party.
He's actually going to cast a 4th level counter. No, just kidding, that's not it.
He should be casting disadvantage.
I was thinking that they had advantage with you being in him, and then you have the disadvantage on him. It would just balance out to the one roll.
Yeah, that's right.
As long as you got it with the one roll.
Yeah, he did.
He's actually going to cast Suggestion. He's going to say, go away.
On which one?
Sweet.
2 or
that one.
3?
My friend.
It just barely passes. So. Yeah, that's him.
Alrighty. First things first, I'm going to send Ptolemus a special signal. And he is going to cast a spell out of his second ring of spell storing. He's casting Enlarge on himself.
Becomes a quarter horse.
He becomes huge. He is now 15 by 15 feet.
That's a big horse.
Which, because of mounted combatant, I have advantage on any target that's smaller than my mount.
Oh.
And these large creatures are now smaller than my mount.
Okay.
So, bonus action Hunter's Mark on the frog. I mean the fog.
That was funny. Do it.
Yeah.
Gooter's inside. Come at him!
I will move.
You're gonna be like the lovely assistant with like the sword flashing all around her.
Alright.
Watch this.
20 to hit?
Yeah, that's it.
I thought you rolled bad and hit you
I
instead.
did roll bad. I rolled a 7.
Well, I thought you rolled like a 1 and you hit Gooter instead.
That would be funny.
Are these things undead?
Nope.
Are they fiends?
Nope.
Okay. Okay, do a d10 plus 8 plus 6 plus a d8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. 16 slashing and radiant damage.
Yeah, that hits.
Sweet. Second attack. Wait a minute.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
All of your cards.
Oh, we're good. Okay. Second attack. 31 to hit.
That's a hit.
Barely.
He said barely.
Just skipped it.
19 slashing and radiant damage.
Nice.
Forgot about all my extra toys I could play with.
Little sword tattoo.
That's my turn.
That's right. Blood Fury tattoo.
All right.
Should have smacked that thing again.
God, it is your turn.
Yes.
Give him
Attack.
running over.
Okay, so
Constipation.
yeah, well, no constipation here, just of the brain. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna rage, obviously. Well, yeah. And then with my rage, I am going to infuse my weapon. Should I do cold, fire, or thunder?
Not thunder.
Or
Not
acid?
thunder.
Acid
Or
works.
fire.
Do fire. Fire would be good.
Fire.
I can also do lightning.
Not
No,
Probably
lightning.
not lightning either.
No, lightning would be good.
My attack thunder didn't do anything, but the acid damage did, and my daughter's fire damage did.
Okay, so we'll go fire.
So as far as thunder, lightning don't do that.
Your blade heart cleaver alights with red hell flame as she quivers with eagerness.
Yes, murder. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay. I can do my. Okay, so I can do. Can I do a ranged attack with my weapon? Now
Yeah.
that yeah,
You can throw it.
yeah, and it should come like right back to me. Yes, when you enter rage. Okay. Gains a throw property. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna hit that one right there.
Alright, you
Maybe.
took heart cleaver.
And do I have advantage? Because
I don't think so, because the one with fairy
Oh.
fire is gone.
The fairy fire was on the one you
You could give yourself advantage by attacking recklessly.
I do that.
Yeah.
Recklessly attack.
You throw to the point where you expose all of your vital organs. Somehow.
Oh no! Oh no!
As soon as you let go,
Turn
you just
around and
fly
throw
right
it backwards like a granny shot and see what happens.
Just like, whew. Right there.
Digital.
Give it up.
Let me do this one. Plus 14, 22.
That's a hit.
Yes.
It wasn't
Yes,
one.
son.
That's
And then this one does. Sorry, guys.
things surrounding me. I prefer moving to
It does 2d10 plus 10. So 2d10 plus 10. This is d10. D10, right?
You could even use the other one and give you. You need two.
Yeah.
You got two there.
Oh.
No, that one and the one closest to you. That one there's a detail. So
Oh, and just take off
yeah,
the
just take off the zero.
4 and 90.
4 and 9, so that's gonna be 13
Yeah.
plus
plus whatever you have.
23.
Nice.
Sweet. Okay.
You can take that.
Hooray.
Yeah.
And then I think I get an extra attack, right? Pretty sure. Yeah.
Makes sense.
It does. It does. So I'm just gonna do the same thing.
Now, your heart cleaver, it has a return property.
It does.
Nice.
Where is it? There it is. Let's see. If you throw the weapon, it reappears in your hand the instant after it hits or misses the target.
Huh, that's cool.
It doesn't come back. It just shows back up.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like.
Oh, I'm in. Okay, let's go in.
Teleport.
So still recklessly attack, right? Okay. Okay. That's not great. Crap. 17?
That is a hit.
Sweet. I'm gonna do. What is 0? That's 10?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so that's.
Maximum.
Yeah, sweet. 28 points of damage there.
Dang, dude.
Yeah, sweet.
You almost entirely dissipate it, like, as it goes through, it cleaves it in half.
Yeah.
Still got some tendrils.
And then it returns in my hand.
Nice.
Sweet. So I'm gonna stay there. Yeah, I'm gonna stay there.
Is it back up?
Cheers, Mausoline.
It's still there.
Was it over 20 feet away, technically?
We have to
Be right
5,
close to
10,
it.
Yeah.
15. Yeah.
Just to
It's-
be
it's kind of close, but
just to be fair, I'll move up just a little bit to do that ranged attack. Because it's 20-60, which I assume is like
yeah.
one is short range, one is long range, I guess. Yeah. Cool. And that's it for my turn. I can't really do anything.
Alright, Mausoline, it's you.
Can reach without disadvantage.
Do what you do
Fire
best.
Oh, but that's like
You're
max
going
range.
Stab it.
Anything between 20 to 60 feet.
26 to hit.
Yeah, from within the thing, you stab literally any direction. And you're going to hit it.
I would sure hope.
Just so.
I'm right next to it. I can use my sneak attack. 4, 9.
Sweet.
Those take 28.
That is enough. Kill.
You have green flame blade?
Huh?
You have green flame
Blade.
No, I might drag him to his dagger.
As it blows up, the wind kicks everything up. Make a strength saving throw.
But that one failed. 16. Strength save.
Hey, that passes.
Hey.
You get hit by a branch. 3 damage.
Dang. Well, any way uncanny dodge to have that or not?
If you want to use uncanny dodge.
Be happy I survived the
There's
strength
Goku
check.
also within that range.
Well, it was technically.
I was in it.
Ah.
Yeah, he's right here, so no, you get
Alright.
It's you and him.
I can do my daughter there real
Oh,
quick.
that's right. I forgot you had your daughter there.
And she does the fire ray, which is a ranged spell attack.
She's a Cambia. Go for it.
It's through 2 of them. First one's 17.
Yeah, that's a hit.
The second one, see if it hits or not. Second one's 20.
Yep.
And then we're gonna do 1, 2. I borrowed 1 last time, unlike you. Alright, so 23 fire damage total.
Nice. Flames intersperse with the winds like a fire tornado. All right, that would make it Chris's turn. With blue on that.
Good one. Do it.
Assistance.
Cast a spell or use it.
Take it down.
Smack it with your weapon. Should have frostbite. She cast frostbite.
Okay.
There's a cantrip.
It's cold. I could handle the wind when it was balmy, but now it's cold.
Can't feel my fingers.
Spell save DC 18.
All 20 of them.
It's actually going to pass.
Failed save. It takes 1d6.
Okay, yeah, I don't think it does anything if it passes. Alright, well, hey, that'll make it.
I'm gonna cook his turn. Alright. We're gonna smack it.
You are one with this one.
I need one with the storm. 17.
That's a hit.
Alright. Two is 15. But I'm also going to use my Blood Fairy Tattoo. It's going to take 46 of some kind. Let's see what we get. That's 7, 8, 14 more damage to go with it. And I get 14 points back.
Nice.
Alright, so is it still walking around?
It's like falling apart at the seams.
Alright, 17.
That's it.
And, ooh, wow, 6 whole damage.
Hey, that's enough. It dissipates, and as it
Yes.
dissipates, make a strength saving throws. What all you do?
Saving throw. 21.
That's
Oh,
a pass.
if I rolled this, can't roll this high to
21
attack.
for horse. And higher for me.
So say, can you?
Alright, all of you guys take 4 damage as sand gets in your eyes. It's coarse and irritating. But yes, the storms have dissipated. At this point, your new friend / frenemy, Sylvanus, is going. Is that what I named him? Sylvanus? Sylvanus, right. He's going to come over and he's going to say, that creature resembled a spell known as a storm sphere. How odd.
Who would have cast it?
Live.
Good question.
Yes. Hocus pocus, he disappeared.
So while he was paying attention to me being there.
I don't have the answer.
I say, how long does it last?
Enlarge only lasts for a minute.
Nice.
Hunter's mark lasts for an hour.
Vengeance.
Yeah, dogs.
Alright, well, that's pretty much all I have in this area. If you guys want to move on.
Was there anything like we noticed in the room as like the wind
Well,
sound?
we got the 2
I got
swords.
2 sword tattoos on my back now.
Well,
Yeah.
And then those things attack. That's pretty much all.
Do we see anything else in the room?
So he was in one room. Stuck to the swords and
So
those
when
things.
the living-
building.
okay.
When the storm spheres
Okay.
dissipate, do their arms just fall to the ground?
Yeah, well, the arms were made out of
Yeah,
mist, so
we're
they
on
just
the
completely
right side of
dissipated.
it. That's where
Ah.
we got teleported.
I was picturing like beefy bodybuilder arms.
They're all
Just falling to the
Attached.
ground.
hanging out the outside.
like a trogdor arm on a tornado.
Oh,
Yeah. That was kind of funny to imagine.
Trogdor the Windinator.
Alright. So yeah, you guys want to continue on?
Mhm,
Yeah,
mhm.
we gotta get to the big building. See what
Alright.
this guy does.
You reboard your ponies and
and
cherub
our
wings.
and or other flying.
And yeah, eventually you reach the main building. There is a door.
Is it ajar?
It is not
Oh, it's a
actually.
door.
The door appears to be sealed.
Not for long.
We're not falling for none of your stuff there, sir.
The keyhole, I can
Is it
do
a
the
jar?
picking of the
No.
thing.
There is actually.
The picking of the thing has sleight of hand.
Dude, don't be stealing stuff or doing things that's gonna make us have to go back to
I'm
another scene.
opening it up. We want in, right? I mean, Sylvis can't see me doing it, but what he don't know don't hurt. Man, I only got a 31.
That's good enough. You are able to pick the lock. Oh, don't look at it.
Oh,
Don't
look
look at it.
Can't even read. I can't even read that small print. I'm looking.
All Sylvis knows, y'all are.
Oh, I'm looking again.
Gosh dang it, why
I
did
see
you
the
doing
word
that?
said this.
It's there. Get it.
That's all I got was this.
Here, I think move that bag. I can't really see where the thing is underneath, but
Where's the door?
I got it.
Thusly.
Where'd the door be?
The door
Where are we going inside of?
leads here.
Here, okay, back. Take your frog.
Because I'd open it and then back away so others can go inside. Because some of the party can actually see me.
Oh yeah.
Sylvis
So-
can't. It's magic.
All right, yeah, you find yourself in a stone building.
All right. I'm gonna go there and check that chest. It looks like there is there.
Wait! I throw a javelin at the chest.
It bounces off of the chest.
Okay, go ahead.
You just want to make sure it wasn't a mimic. I was hoping it was. Another fight would be great.
Well, I can hear any.
All right, you're gonna go open the chest.
Hidden
I would like to
invisible
open
creature.
the chest.
All right, make a dexterity saving throw.
20.
That's good enough. You dodge to the side as a pit trap opens beneath you,
No.
leading to a dark space below.
Sweet.
Oh, sorry. I knocked you over.
I'm all-
Couldn't see you.
Yeah.
Does the chest open up?
It does, but however, it has no contents except for a lever within that caused the floor to open beneath you. The dark space below.
I'm gonna pull the lever back.
Try to
Close
reset
the
it.
lid. Reset the trap.
Ah, I see. Very smart.
Hey, Muslin, you ought to check this out.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Maybe.
Since your dexterity's high, you probably wouldn't get it either, but you know.
You know what? I'm gonna try it. Just.
Okay.
Rock,
I'm
come
gonna
over here and
come
look
over
at
here.
this.
It is a challenge. then.
I'm gonna pop it open too.
Dexterity saving throw.
I was gonna say if I failed that.
I would laugh.
Funny. Deck save. I only got 22.
Good enough. You dodge out of the way.
Sweet.
Alright, we're not gonna reset it this time.
Who else do we have going?
No, we're not gonna mess with anybody else.
We'll see if I fell. I just like slowly dropped because I got the ring of falling.
Alright, so let's head down to the hallway there.
Okay.
Tell Martin to grab him and his horse.
I'm gonna follow him.
All right.
Start playing with the
We're
chest.
gonna take Kristen with us too.
So you follow the hallway this way.
Sylvis know these halls.
Yeah.
These should be in front. He's
Sylvis,
right?
do you recognize what all this stuff is? You've been here before?
I wasn't typically allowed in the command building, so I'm not very familiar with this area myself.
Well, you're in command now, so you're welcome.
Walk on in. We promise not to look at any secrets.
Okay.
I'm very curious.
Yeah, the hallway leads on.
I said that with my eyes crossed.
Something.
Until you get to this door.
The door ajar.
Thank you.
Yes. What does it say?
I think a lot of people use like bag of chips.
So
There's
last
like a mini
weekend,
trash can. I love that.
all the instructors,
I'll try and pack all my stuff
Sasha,
together.
Christine, and everybody, we all went to Top Golf.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Who has the best drive?
Oh, I do. I used to play golf. Now, if Robbie could ever straighten his drive out, he could probably shoot longer than I can.
Oh,
But
yeah.
he can't straighten his out. I haven't golfed in like 15, 20 years. I didn't think I'd be able to even hit the stupid thing.
I did frisbee golf on Saturday.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
do you play that at?
Spanish Fork Canyon.
Oh, nice. I know they got one up there up Hollow Creek. Jolly Ranch.
That's
Yeah.
exactly where we went.
That's where we went.
Oh,
That's
that's not
Hollow
Spanish.
Creek.
That's Hollow Creek.
Well, it's next to Spanish Fork.
It's up through Springville.
Spring.
Oh, so yeah, Springville Canyon. But it
So
was so fun.
written
I
on
got
the
so
door
missed out.
is in common. It says,
Take this one.
"Salute the
I
moon
have a bag in my car right now.
or be destroyed."
I will-
And there is an
I'll
image
mention next time.
of a wizard doing this motion.
Whether it is currently doing or is it a statue doing that?
Hey, brother. No.
So I'm Where are you from, California?
All of them.
Sylvanus will immediately do the salute.
I will salute with him.
Okay.
I want to go through the door.
I'll follow.
Have you seen our friend? He's about this high.
Is this tall?
He's about
He's
this
got
tall.
a mustache about that tall.
Actually, he was only about that tall.
Sorry.
Yeah.
He was.
Unfortunately, yes.
No, wait, yeah, he was.
He's a fairly short gentleman.
That didn't play into anything.
We just asked our
Alright, anyone else going through the door?
Oh yeah, me, 100%. Always with the group.
Nope, we're
No
following.
fear.
I'll follow behind.
Do I have
With
to
everyone.
salute?
No. No, the door's open.
You can also be destroyed.
Burn to a crisp.
The options.
Oh no. Oh no. There are grim wizards in this game too. This is terrible.
Does this thing have a high ceiling?
So you actually
Those are all
enter the
important.
chamber and you'll see that the ceiling is actually open to the sky. There is a large crescent moon shape.
That matches
That's
the shape of the island we're on.
oh 100%. 100%.
This last one I was doing pretty well on the approach shots up until like
Coincidence?
hole 4.
I can throw it pretty far.
It does
but
appear that there is a
I
theme.
suck at like
Crescent theme?
Indeed.
Do they serve
I had
crescent
like
rolls?
20-foot putt and I missed it like
They
5
might.
times on different holes.
It's like
That
between
sounds
like
good.
10 to 15 feet or like 15 to 20 feet.
So
I
what do you
never
make
make
holes
that
do?
less. I practice. It's really simple. It just doesn't
It's
work.
frozen orange juice concentrate, 1 banana, ice, milk, and vanilla extract. Or invitation vanilla since that's cheaper.
Alright, everyone who did not make the salute, make a constitution saving throw.
Who didn't make the salute?
There's
Your daughter salute? Did you salute? You
Yeah, I
didn't
would have done
salute,
it, but
you
not
just
meaning
snuck
anything.
in.
Would he even see me? I would have playfully done it, just like that.
You didn't declare it though.
I did. I was doing this all the time. I just thought we were walking in. I didn't
Nat
know.
23.
Ooh,
I never knew what I was going
30.
or what was going on in the first place.
Wow. She rolls. Rolling.
Roll high.
Roll high.
But I have to update the app. Boo.
Don't do it. It'll delete all your spells.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Crap. D&D Beyond, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it deletes all your spells?
Well, they came out with the 2024 Player's Handbook.
Oh,
And
yes.
updated all the spells. So they're deleting all the original versions.
Oh, that sucks.
I don't know if it'll actually delete all your spells. It's just what I've heard.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens.
It didn't delete any of my spells.
You have spells?
I have some cantrips at best. So after I played Top Golf and was out there swinging, so I hit the back fence and several times. But like I had a massage right after that. I got a massage, and then like 2 days later, and since then my back has just been killing me. think swinging for an hour and a half was probably more than I should have done. But it's so much fun. I hadn't done it in so long.
Okay, the DC for this one is 18.
DC 18.
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving.
Kristen
throw.
passed.
I don't know if my daughter would have done it.
Roll her up a big number.
Is it Constitution?
We're about to find out what happens. We're going to add 7.
Well,
I have to roll 2, right?
Did you salute?
Plus 19 plus 7.
Well, then you don't have to roll.
So 26 was what she would have got rolled. So
Alright.
19 plus is 7. 26.
That's pretty good. For those who pass, you take half of 43 light damage,
21.
radiant damage. Excuse me. For those who did not pass, it's 43 radiant damage.
I don't think anyone failed.
Is it half of 43?
Yeah.
So you carry on. You carry on.
Should
down.
have saluted.
A powerful light emanates from the ceiling above,
Oh,
as if the ceiling is shining with brilliant moonlight. Since everyone passed, no one's blinded.
I pull out my moon daggers and grab some extra light and put that.
They glow in the dark. Alright, you find yourself in a chamber.
Not again. Always happens.
Chambers?
Yes. That was random.
The top hat big.
Only chamber that came to mind, okay?
There is a pair of doors over
I don't know
here.
why that one popped in my head.
There's a door here, and there's a door there.
Let's go to the door up here.
To the left? Okay.
some of my references.
Chamber of secrets. There's chamber of pot.
The door
Chamber
opens easily. You just kind
Why
of
is that?
touch
Yeah,
it.
come on.
That's the only one off my head. Not
Should we go over
okay.
here and check these chests? Let's go here and check these chests over here in this other room. Go
I
through
would
that little
love to
wooden
check.
door.
Alright, you go through this door, and there's 2 chests.
Alright.
Open to right, you open left.
I stab them both with my javelin.
No, you got
There's a nice woody thunk.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm opening the right one. He's opening the left one.
Okay. The one on the right
They locked it all
contains
in.
what appears to be a healing potion.
What appears to be.
The one on the left appears to be a healing potion.
It's not a healing potion.
We got what appears to be healing potions.
So I'm gonna put that in there as appears to be healing potion.
Yes. Let's pop it.
I'm gonna pop the top and sniff it.
Smells like a healing potion.
I'm gonna recap it. Save it for later.
Nice.
Recaps and saves for later, like a healing potion.
This is terrible. This is getting bad. Alright. Should we go check out the other ones over there?
Of course.
Alright, there's a room to the left. There's a dead end that way.
Stab it again.
You're opening this one.
I don't care which way we want to go. Yeah, let's just go that way. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, let's just go to the.
And there's a trap door over there. It looks like as we walk in, and there's a well.
So yeah, you go in here. You find various like barrels and crates. There is in fact a well. Going this way, you find this appears to be a larder.
Right.
This end of the hall is filled with long since decayed and molded food. You see several racks of what appear to be ancient, decrepit ribs hanging. On the table, there appears to be some ancient cheeses. And oddly enough, there is a moldy, like covered in blue and purple spots, sausage, which actually talks to you. It'll say, "Eat me, please."
Why did.
Enchanted food? Why?
I'm delicious.
What will you do if I eat you?
That'll give you strength.
I'll eat it.
Seriously?
Why not? So it'll give me strength.
Yeah.
I like strength.
It's already that time.
The sausage will taste disgusting. As if it's a 40-year-old moldy sausage.
Oh.
This causes a non-savable minus 30 to your HP.
So if there's any damage.
Yeah.
Ouch.
It seems.
That was
It
like
seems
poison type
the sausage
damage.
lied.
That would have been fine.
It's enough to kill like 3 normal people.
It's a really gross sausage.
That was really rotten advice of him.
That was good.
Do I feel stronger?
You feel like you
You feel like you ate.
That's disgusting.
You feel like you ate Taco Bell and are gonna have a problem
Does it still
later.
talk?
Do I hear a voice from my tummy?
I'll say that you do hear a voice from your tummy. It'll say, "I am so glad I was able to fulfill my purpose. Thank you."
What was your purpose?
Ian.
I don't know when this is ever gonna come into effect.
You,
but
you feel terrible, but you feel like in the future, if you were to eat decrepit, moldy things, maybe your body
Sorry,
might
that was my fault. I'm feeling strong.
might be able to
Try
handle
and
it
hurry up
in
and
the
get to the
future.
bathroom.
I'm strong.
I'm now resistant to mold damage.
Can we yell down the well?
What?
Can we yell down the well?
Sure.
Mold damage is a
Hello.
There's no answer.
That's good. All right. Do we want to lift the trap door,
What would it be like?
or do we want to come back to
What
the
would
trap
mold
door?
damage be considered?
Poison.
Poison? Yeah.
Do we want to open the trap door, or do we want to
Anything
go
within
come
10
back?
feet, any person or creature is within 10 feet.
All right, I guess we're going out the door.
Locate them.
Nobody's voting.
Sorry, there was a fly.
Head on up.
Oh, is it different? Yeah, it looks interesting.
Head on up. We'll go to the door on the right first.
Does Sylvis have any idea of where certain
Sick.
things would be?
Do you want to check
located?
out a chest there, sir?
Ooh, there's 3 chests.
Yeah, are we allowed to like poke them?
Yeah.
Sure.
Smack it with your axe.
Yeah.
I'll pick this one.
Answer the question.
You want to go ask that a question?
Yeah.
You can go that one. That was
All right, that works.
Okay. You're opening this one?
Yeah.
We'll go with this one first.
Okay.
You open it up and you find there is a wand within.
Oh, awesome.
What did you do?
I don't know.
Written on a piece of paper, kind of rubber banded to the wand, it'll say a wand of detection. Magic
Oh.
detection.
Sweet.
And it has 3 charges.
Oh.
I wonder what it does.
You just hit your chest with an axe.
I asked it, and it detected that my answer
I
was
hit it
going to
to
be
check.
the detect thing.
Yes.
Oh, to see if
It is
was
made of wood.
I open it.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Smack.
Okay. Would I have advantage on dexterity saving throws that I can see while not blinded, frightened, or something?
I think you really see it because the floor drops beneath you.
Didn't see that one coming.
Wand of detection.
Shucks.
No such thing.
20.
Hey, you pass. You roll out of the way. There is a dark space below.
I open the chest. No.
It is open.
It has a lever.
Yeah,
Quick reset it.
I'm like, oh. Door keeps going like that on the ground.
All right.
I'm getting nudged out of the way and open that one. No.
Just show them. This one's mine.
Roll into me. It's just like, oh no.
You're gonna open yours up.
Mine's
Mark?
hard to
Yes.
You open it up and you find within another wand. This one is labeled a wand of secrets.
Would this be a
It won't
wand of
tell me what
magic
it is.
detection?
Yes. The wand of secrets also has 3 charges.
Those don't require attunement, do they?
Hope not. Good They do. You can throw it
Extra
somewhere
spells,
else.
a secret door or travel to the 50 feet of one place and place it in the one nearest to you. Look at that.
Ooh, it gets 3 detection, 3 charges back in the morning. Awesome.
Yeah.
Detect magic.
Anything's within 10 feet of me, any creatures within 10 feet of me that's hidden or invisible, I'm aware of their location. Just a heads up as we're walking down the halls and stuff. 10 feet's very far.
Alright, let's go to the one on the left there.
We're feeling self-aware.
Let's go back to this one. Did we go in that one already?
Ah, don't
Oh,
look
yes,
at
I'm
it.
looking. Look,
I
look,
see
hurry.
them all.
Yeah, you went in this one, so it'd be this one.
The chest. You got drop to it.
Krishna, would you like to open a chest?
Look at that excitement.
Open it from the side.
Okay, real quick, you enter the room. The crates within this room emit a foul chemical odor.
Gross.
You can see that there is
Don't open the crate.
foul liquid leaking from all of the crates.
Uh-oh. Your feet are going to get dirty.
Am I feeling stronger?
You feel like if you were to eat something moldy in the future, your body would probably be able to handle it. Actually, wait, hold on a second. No. Take back that damage that you got dealt.
Okay.
When you go to eat it, the sausage disappears.
He has a tattoo of a sausage on him?
No, the sausage just disappears.
Well, that's me.
Do you feel anything on your back? Or any place else on your body?
Hunger.
I'm sorry, I totally forgot about that one.
Are they
You
in
don't
the
get
seven-
any damage and you
Alright.
don't get any boosts.
Are they,
Does she,
they
she's
in the
going to
seven
open that
heavens?
chest.
Okay,
What does she get from the chest?
make a dexterity saving throw.
Nothing.
That's 7.
What's your dexterity?
I rolled. Got a 5.
Okay, that's 12 with this 7. What's your dexterity?
But no, the 5 was already.
12.
Not a good roll.
As you go to open it, the crates next to the chest actually burst, and the foul liquid kind of falls down upon you. You take 17 acid damage as it burns your feet. Whatever was within the chest fizzles in the acid and it's destroyed. 17. Everyone else is able to jump back in time.
Yeah.
You.
Alright, out of that room it stinks.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
Your
outta here.
chest. Go down to the next one.
I'm gonna move.
Move.
One right door.
Left.
Go in the door on the left there.
That's right.
Okay.
I like these camera.
This room also contains broken crates filled with ancient foodstuffs and a well.
We'll look down the well.
It appears to be fairly deep.
Alright.
Dark down there.
Hello.
Can I light a torch and drop it?
Sure. It falls about 60 feet before hitting the ground. It would appear there's no water at the bottom of this well.
Dry well.
Straight.
Do we want to climb down with a rope or do we want to keep it floating?
No, let's keep going on this level.
I
You gotta-
dive head first.
You're more than welcome to.
We leave him there and continue on.
Watch him head first.
Okay. Yeah.
I should have-
Going this way,
You guys-
it appears you've run into a dead end.
Alright, so let's go back. Just go back in and head north.
Did you make this?
Nope, it wasn't the right door for
This
that.
way?
Yep.
All right, you open this pair of doors, and you actually find within this room
Another pair of doors.
there are several crushed skeletons.
In that little room or the big room?
Yeah, between the two doors.
I'm getting out of there.
Yeah. I'm gonna go in. Can we? And I'll push open the next set of doors.
Let me describe it real quick. Hold
Okay.
on. Let's see. Between the doors are several crushed corpses The second door is very ornate and contains what appears to be a riddle.
Oh no! If you get it wrong, you're gonna get smashed.
I'm wondering if I already used this riddle, actually.
You tell us, and we'll tell you.
Give me a second.
We'll figure out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Did you say moo?
Mhm.
That's what I heard. Move it on over. Hey boy, go to sleep. I know. I'm jealous. I'd like to go to sleep too. He goes, oh, I feel sorry for you. Let me show you what this looks like. I woke up at like 3 o'clock this morning for some reason. It's like, hey,
That's all
woke me up
four.
several times last night.
woke up at 4:45.
It says, "What is in my pocket?"
Wait, what?
Yes, that's the question. What's in my pocket?
Just kidding. It says,
It has
always old, sometimes new, often smiling, sometimes blue.
always
Say that again.
It says, always old, sometimes new, often smiling, sometimes blue.
Dead person.
Yeah, and the door opens up.
It was a dead person?
No, it was
Yes,
the moon.
it was a dead person.
Really?
No.
Yeah. Ooh, looks like a ward.
Wait, what was it? What was the answer?
The moon.
Oh no, it's a dead person.
All right. Let's see.
That was really good. The moon.
Ooh.
Seeing how this is the crescent area.
Before the so within this room you see a large statue. At the center of the room, in front of the statue,
Kill the Eidolon before it gets in the statue.
let's see.
Yeah, if there's something walking towards the statue,
Eidolon. They're weak until they get in the statue.
are they technology?
Okay, so this isn't a magic ring or anything. This is actually a floating amethyst crystal, fairly large. At the center of the room with the amethyst, okay, the amethyst crystal is cracked straight down the middle. A very, very wan light escapes from the crystal. Lying on the floor a small distance away in a puddle of dried blood is a corpse holding an unbroken crystal of equal size. There are several arrows stabbed into the back of the corpse. Another riddle is inscribed upon the base of the statue in the center of the room.
I'm going to relieve the corpse of its crystal.
You take it.
I was trying to sleep.
It says,
Does he take the crystal?
I'm thinking it probably has to do with something.
I know, we're
I'm not
our
gonna
gems.
I know, I'm not going to keep it, but for right now.
That's why I'm curious.
so you actually do go to grab it, and it disappears in your hands.
Okay.
And reappears back of the corpse.
Okay.
The riddle says, if your life to extend, see beyond the symbols of men. Seek to cure the world of gloom. Display this sign, the crescent moon.
I'm going to pick up the corpse.
You pick up the
Not
corpse.
really, I'm joking.
Corpse with crystal.
It's very nice.
Carry it for you, Mr. Corpse. I can carry you.
What's that from?
Lord of the Rings.
I don't remember that.
Sam
take
carrying
the
Frodo
but
up Mount
carry
Doom.
Oh, yeah, yeah, okay.
Additionally, I should mention there are various books along the walls. They appear to be very old.
You said that was another riddle?
Yes.
Riddle us again?
It says, if your life to extend, see beyond the symbols of men. Seek to cure the world of gloom. Display this sign, the crescent moon. Give you guys an easy one, but I'm giving you a hard one.
So how high up would you say this crack amethyst was?
I say it's like a foot.
Too bad Arahan's not with us. We could ask this corpse his moms and the birds.
That would be really, really helpful.
We should also have been burning every corpse we come across. Put them to rest just in case.
Not a bad idea. Can I check this corpse for anything else it might have?
Yeah. So it appears to be, it's actually one of the moon wizards because it's got moon wizard regalia.
Does it have a robe of stars?
It does not have a robe of stars.
Does it have a robe of the Archmagi?
Doesn't have a robe of the Archmagi.
Staff of the Magi?
Doesn't have a staff of the Magi. It's holding a large amethyst crystal and has arrows in its back.
And a sphere of annihilation.
And a sphere of annihilation inside of its skull.
You said that there's another amethyst that's like cracked in the middle, just floating?
Yeah, right in the middle.
So nothing on the corpse.
I'm going to touch it.
What? The corpse or the...
The floating
Crack.
Oh, okay.
It has a slight warmth to it.
And it vanishes.
Okay.
Not trying to move it.
Can I remove it from where it's floating?
You can,
And
but then
doesn't return?
it just returns right back to the
I went over and hit it with my adamantine dagger.
Okay.
Goodness, I am so sorry.
Yeah, you are able to deepen the crack within the crystal. The light dims.
Maybe we shouldn't kill it.
Yeah, we don't want to knock the light out.
Any idea on the road?
I'll read it once more.
Did anything happen to the crystal in the corpse's hand when you did that?
It remains the same. If your life to extend, see beyond the symbols of men. Seek to cure the world of gloom. Display this sign, the crescent moon.
Smile at it.
When you crack a great big grin, a door will open.
Wait, before we continue, Silvus,
In the back of the room.
you're a greedy bastard, aren't you?
No, I wish to better the world.
Go pick that crystal up.
Okay. He goes and grabs it.
Swap. We have someone who can move crystals.
Serious.
Sorry, none of us are greedy, so anytime we touch anything of value, it vanishes.
He looks at the crystal and he says, "Oh, an amethyst of this size probably powers something pretty powerful."
Bring it with us.
Or replace the broken ones.
Switch out the broken, bring a broken one.
Okay.
Everyone get your short bows out.
He looks back at you like,
That was a joke.
oh, okay. So yeah, he's going to swap the crystals, and then the new one is going to glow quite brightly.
Oh, baby. Shine bright like a diamond.
That's right. Or an amethyst.
So it's not a diamond.
Shine
Shine
bright
bright.
Like an amethyst.
like an amethyst.
Screw that song up. Okay. Alright, so
So there's a door at the back.
so we want to go through the door at the back.
Did the light do anything besides just be light?
No, it just shines real bright like a diamond.
Nothing else happened.
We didn't hear anything.
We don't feel as if our elevation is increasing.
No. Not yet, no.
Feel light.
What? Look, it's happened at least twice. Three times.
Let's go through the door at the back.
Alright, you go through this door in the back.
Cities on floating islands. More common than you think.
There has been a lot of floating. Like,
Xanthar, the old ruins we delivered the potion to, and then the Far Realm Castle. All three were floating fortresses.
Alright, there is
Is
one
heaven
more
the front
door here.
And we walk to it.
was heaven
This
floating?
one appears to be quite thick and strong. It's almost like a
Wasn't it?
it's like the door from Stardate. It does appear to be locked. There is a great big key. Additionally, this room is filled with many corpses, both wearing regalia of the Order of the Moon and also various magic knights.
Very grabby. Now that he
It seems a great battle took place within this room.
Do any of them look like the lady?
No, none of them look like the lady.
Well,
Can we open the door?
do any of them wield magic weapons?
It is locked.
Is there a riddle?
You do look around. One of the corpses actually does hold
A key.
a rod. Let's see. With 3 charges, it is a wand of binding.
Binding? Doesn't that have 7 charges?
3. It's really old.
And it was used a few times.
But they recharge every morning.
Wand of binding requires attunement.
It's all yours.
I guess I could. I'll take it.
Alright, you have a wand of binding with 3 charges. Oh yeah, you try to open the door, it is uber locked.
Hey, Sylvius, Sylvis, do you have any idea how we might get this opened?
Do you have a key?
If I had a key, I wouldn't ask you, sir. Alright, let's go back out and around.
Is there any anything on the door?
No,
Like if we inspect
written.
the door, is there any writing or symbols or?
No, this one's actually very plain.
Does there have a keyhole?
There is a keyhole.
You could try picking.
I'm trying to figure out why everyone's dead in here.
Because they were fighting. This was the last place the battle took place.
So it's very clearly solid, right? Like when
Yeah,
you're
that's
trying to open it.
Yeah, it is very, very...
Picky,
Yeah.
man. Get picking.
I was wanting to see if I could tell if any of these robes look like they have other abilities to them. Be worth grabbing, or if they're just robes.
For the most part, it's just old, rusty armor. And sigils
The
of
robes
order.
all tattered and whatnot.
Yeah. A, B, C, D, E, F,
G,
E.
A, B, B, C, D, G, E.
He looks like he's about to like. I have a business plan for you. Hear me out. Fun colored pacifier.
Gordon. Hey, boy. How you doing? What'd you roll? If you answer me, you're in trouble.
Natural.
Can we pick the lock? We're going to make an attempt here.
He's looking up something, and I'm curious before I
Right,
say.
it's a little scary, but we got to do it anyways.
I was looking, checking around if there's any decent robes I could grab, and then
No,
start
he
looking
said
up
old.
something.
He said old. Nothing but old stuff.
Attempt to pick the lock.
You're gonna pick his nose.
Do that.
I'm gonna get hurted. Right? It was 29.
Not quite good enough. You feel like you just about got it, but not quite there.
Can we get any help for him picking the lock, Cordell? You got guidance or anything?
Try again.
anyone could help him.
Oh, well then I'll give him guidance.
I did this exact same thing.
It's so
Well,
close.
wait, if you
If I give him guidance, what's that give him? Plus?
D4.
You have guidance.
I don't know. I didn't know if I. That's what I said.
You can take the help action.
Or the help action. What's that give?
Advantage.
Advantage.
Roll
Rolls
again.
So roll again.
still
You're worse.
29.
I'm
This
not
is
even
like
close.
one of the hardest locks you've ever tried. You're so close.
And none of
You
us
feel
have
it.
guidance, so.
Just go walk in a loop, just like
Just tell me about the highest you can roll?
29 is the lowest I roll.
You feel like there must be something very important behind this door in order for this lock to be this powerful.
I think we should go back and check. Let's go back and check the statue.
How big is the keyhole?
It's the size of a large iron key.
I'm trying it one more
I
time.
think it could be unlocked from the other side.
Dang it.
Possibly.
I just have to roll bigger than a 10.
You should
I
roll
know.
for the keyhole.
Sucks. You can't roll higher than 10.
But what if there's something on the other side?
And she'll crawl back.
We'll go to my quickly.
Okay, I'm gonna smack the door with my adamantine dagger. Not the lock, just hit the door because I'm getting pissed that I can't open this thing.
This door is made out of steel. It takes a little damage, but it'll take you a
It's
long
more
time
out
to
of
break
anger.
through.
I'm just like, no.
Okay, I'm gonna shift into bug, I guess.
Try.
Cross keyhole.
A bug.
Okay.
Goes through, I'm still gonna try.
Yeah, you turn into a little bug.
I rolled better after the bug went through. I rolled a 38.
You already failed. It's the bug's turn.
Yeah, she went
So
through.
yeah, the
and
bug
then I tried
crawls
after.
through, and then he sticks his thieves' tools into the hole.
Took a
I
bug.
help.
Right
Pushing.
there.
That one! You're missing that one!
There it is. Come on.
Okay.
You ever opened a door before? Come on.
Come on. Come on, Rogue. You can do better than that.
This room contains.
So that I don't have that issue where the first one
Let's see.
One of them was I don't remember how to open doors. Luckily, we never came up to a door before I got that going. But
Roll it, boy.
that
Roll
could
it.
have been interesting.
Roll it, Gordon. Roll it.
Is Corden filled with a
So what this room contains is there is a statue that is sitting atop what appears to be. Do you know like the Bacta tanks from Star Wars? Just like a tube with water in it.
Yeah.
There is a body within this tube of water underneath the statue.
Somebody.
Does it look like the bread lady?
It does not look like the bread lady. Oddly enough, though, as she watches the body within the fluid, she'll notice it's missing an arm.
Wait, is the
But
bird
as
lady
she's
with us?
watching, the arm starts to regrow slowly.
Is the bird lady with us?
No, I
No.
think he needs us.
Kept saying she's. Now I'm confused.
Well, maybe her.
Additionally, she will see that there is a body on the ground over here that appears to have the regalia of a high-level
Since I got
magic
through the
knight.
door before you all got
Does
through
the body look like bread lady?
It kind of does.
Unreal.
I want to check. I'd like to check the body. Is it a man?
Okay, yeah. So the door opens, and you guys all see everything
Look
within.
there.
Yeah, you go towards the body. When all of a sudden, a blue spirit will emerge from the body. Everyone needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm screwed.
I'm wisdomless.
Oh, wait,
16.
We get plus 7.
Do we get
because
plus
he's
7?
Yep.
Ah, shit.
24 good enough?
23 good enough?
The wisdom DC is 13. So.
Oh, yeah.
26.
Cool.
Oh, my daughter passed. I barely got past.
Okay. All right. Additionally, Gudakuku, make a charisma saving throw.
A charisma saving throw?
Yes.
8.
The blue spiritual energy
Is that plus 7 from him?
flows into your chest.
Oh, do I get the plus 7 too? That would be 15.
It's on saving throws if you're within so close to.
Oh, so yeah, I guess you would get that advantage, wouldn't you?
So 15 instead. So
Right?
got y'all excited.
Yeah, no, I was very excited. The energy rebuffs off your chest. It appears to be the incorporeal shape of the knight that died.
The one that looks kind of like a lady, but less cat-like or bird-like.
Yes. Now, we could have the battle, but I'm like 90% positive you guys will kill it before it even lands any hits.
It is undead, isn't it?
It is undead.
I would kill it.
Well, let me just see what it would get for an initiative real quick. No, you guys kill it. I'll say that the battle is short
16.
and bloodless. You guys are able to kill it very quickly.
Bloodless because it's a ghost?
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah, so there you guys find yourselves in the chamber with the body, vanquished ghost, and a tube containing, I'll say the man is naked. A very well endowed and well muscled man.
Does it look like the ghost?
No.
Can the ghost talk to us? Can we talk to the ghost?
No. It's been dispelled.
It's gone.
Did it leave any like phantasmal stuff?
Wait, if it's dispelled, that means he's not stuck here. If he was the ghost,
It does not leave any phantasmal stuff. However, the body
I was
remains
gonna say,
on
what's
the
the,
ground.
what's the body look like? What do we got there? Searching the body anyways.
Yeah,
It's
so
like
it
a
appears to
male version
be
of
a
the
high
thing.
level magic knight. I'll say that he was silver ranked. He appears to have been slain from several stab wounds.
Ooh. Died like his mother.
She only took one.
That's funny.
She just took one stab.
Sorry, I'm horrible when it comes to that.
It's okay.
I feel bad almost.
It's
Come in.
Come hither.
Go away. Housekeeping.
You want pillow?
You want pillow? That's good. I come in, I fluff your pillow.
I come in.
okay. No towel. We're sleeping.
I come in anyway.
I come in anyway. Yeah.
I can.
You gotta quit watching Family Guy. It's bad for you. Rot your brain.
That's so funny. Did Family Guy have a take on that?
It's that
Yeah,
one.
Peter was playing the part of the maid though, and there was just some strangers, and he did that. Knocked it. Housekeeping. I fluff your pillow.
Oh, are you serious?
That's like
funny.
really.
That's funny.
He was dressed in a maid's costume. It wasn't really funny. All right, so what do I find?
That is possible.
On the body?
Yeah.
Just various like soldier equipment. I'll say like some rations. He would have a, with as high level he would have a +1 short sword. Apart from that, nothing crazy.
I'll pick a
So is this the body
If
that's
they're
in the tube?
MREs, they're
Or is it-
No, this is the body that's on the ground.
It's on the ground.
The body that is in the tube is actually like starting to twitch a little bit. The arm, which was missing, is now almost fully regrown.
+1 sword, short sword.
I think we should continue having it regenerate.
Go to the other.
That's why I feel like maybe what's keeping it down. I don't know.
My short. I don't think I have daggers right now. A short sword would be helpful.
Okay, you can have the +1 short sword.
Short sword.
Short sword.
Short sword.
You got your 2 swords on your back.
Mm-hmm.
Sword. Okay, so the
But you have
spear
to give me
thing
one gold.
looked like
You
the
have to give me
lady.
1 gold to get it right now. Since we don't have
We'll make later.
enough money.
We all still have 0 money.
Yep.
Apparently, all our money disappears when we try to grab it.
Alright, so what are we seeing out of this thing in the tube?
So I forgot to mention this. The man is a bit on the older side. He's probably like in his 50s.
Did we notice anything happening since
I
we've been
love
there?
this.
Okay.
I love the
Dollar sign, 50.
Can't do much. Doesn't get around too much.
I'm not 50 yet, so
He's an old codger.
telling my students now. Bunch of little kids.
Wait, do you teach?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so are we watching this guy kind of like come awake and
Yeah, I'll say if you guys aren't going to do anything, eventually a small section of the tube is actually going to burst open, and bluish greenish slime is going to ooze onto the floor along with this guy.
come on out?
just kind of hits the ground. And he's gonna like.
Sylvis, do you recognize
help
this
him up?
person?
Does it spill towards where the dead body is?
No, I'll say the dead bodies
Oh,
over to
So it didn't get any
I'm
dead
gonna help
bodies
him
in
up.
it.
Yeah, Sylvis is gonna say that's actually our leader, Adar.
Okay.
Was he a
Adar, we've
good
been
guy?
looking for
Would you
you.
like to talk to him?
Yeah, if you guys don't mind.
Go for it.
So yeah, so Grok, you help up the older man, and Sylvis is going to also come up and assist in moving him up.
Okay.
No coloring.
And then the guy newly emerged from the tube is going to look around and he's going to say,
Dressed like the day he was born.
yeah, he's butt naked. He's going to ask his underling there. He's going to ask like what happened. Like he's going to ask him the results of the battle. So this is going to kind of fill him in that it's been many, many years since the battle, and apparently they lost.
That you did.
And he's going to ask, can I trust these people? And so this is going to say, no.
So
Which-
why?
At which point, there's going to be a flash of light, and Adar's going to be gone.
The what is?
Adar is the new
Okay.
leader.
The naked guy's gone. He flashed us.
But
Did
in
he take-
addition to
did
that-
he take Sylvis with him?
So this remains, but you actually will see
He
that
flashed us in that.
there are gooey, oozy footsteps leading out of the chamber.
All right.
What happened?
The guy got released from the goop.
The goop. And it was Adar.
He's the leader of this one.
He's the leader of the.
Sylvis asked Sylvis if we could be
Oh, no.
trusted, and he said no, and so Adar
Sylvis
flashed
still
us
doesn't
and left.
trust us.
There was a big flash, and then he disappeared, but there are now gooey footsteps leading out of the chamber.
Mr. Boogity.
Anvillion is basically destroyed, I'm sure. He won't cause too much more problems.
All right, so let's head back out of that area then. Is there anything else in that room that we see that we'd want to check out?
No.
All right, there's no more doors other than to head back out, right?
And we found and put to rest Bird Lady's son. right?
Yes, we did.
That was the spirit that tried to get into Gugu.
Bookkeeper.
Is there any like sort of how or like blanket or cloth or something around the room?
I'll say sure, yeah.
Something that I could basically pick up and cover the body with.
There's some ancient towels that would have been used for this gooey chamber. You can kind of lay it over the
Let's
top.
go and cover the other corpse that had the spirit come out of it.
Okay.
Alright.
I cover.
So let's head back out, I guess.
Yeah.
Unless the bookkeeper's going to show.
No, that's a fair place for the bookkeeper. So yeah, at this point, the bookkeeper kind of just emerges. He says, "You have repented of your sin of murdering an old lady in cold blood.
Way to go.
If you wish to return, you can. If you wish to remain and explore some more, you can as well."
Should we explore some more?
Baby!
That doesn't go in. He's
He's
just
so
grinning.
happy.
He was just grinning. He goes, Mom, that was only one that I had.
Yes.
So cute.
Goes in your mouth. Food goes in your mouth. Dice do not go
Do
in
we
your
want
mouth.
to try to follow Adar there, or
Yeah, let's follow the footsteps back out.
if we
Okay.
call for you, will you come?
No.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll follow you, says bookkeeper, and he'll kind of hover like a giant
Go upstairs.
angel
Go.
of doom.
Let's
But yeah,
follow
the
these
footsteps will lead out this way. They'll lead this way.
Please say to the chest that we
We need to go check out those rooms over there. There's like,
And then they will go this way.
all right, we're gonna follow them on through.
So we want to keep going if it's somewhere we haven't gone.
This door opens easily. You find yourself in this room.
Ooh, chest.
There are 4 chests.
All right,
Pick one.
I'll open one up. Here, I'll
Eeny,
open
miny,
this
go.
one here.
this one.
Rock, you gonna try again?
Wanna pick a chest?
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
4 of them.
Yeah, I'll hit one.
Good. Relevant one.
Alright. I don't think that Krishna wants to try that again.
Who wants to go first?
Me.
Alright. Martin, you open yours up. And are blasted with a spell.
Is it disintegrate?
No. This spell doesn't even have a save. You just automatically
Taste purple.
That's never good.
forget everything.
Oh, that's even worse.
What spell is this?
It's a homebrew one. It is the spell of Versed. Has a half-life of amnesia effect.
Ninth level dementia.
I can't remember anything.
Who?
I'm going to use an action to end the spell's effect on me.
Alright, you remember everything.
Alright.
Thank goodness for that.
I'll open mine up.
Yours contains a pile of gold. 100 gold pieces, as a matter of fact.
Hey, Silvus, you want some gold?
Silvus. He still with us, right?
Yeah. They'll be like, yeah,
He can have the
I'll
100.
take it. Scoops up the gold in a little sack.
Sweet. Man, you must love that group.
Alright,
He's
Grok,
very-
Grok next.
Very honest.
Yeah, it's weird.
Rock, you open up.
I open it.
Alright, yours opens up. And you also find a pile of 100 gold pieces.
So let's.
So this comes and
I want to hit the gold.
he grabs a pile of gold.
Your little spell you did on yourself work for someone else.
Yeah.
I don't know. So far we got 2 gold and 1 not gold. I'll open mine.
You open yours, and a spray of black ooze drenches you. It smells really, really bad.
You stink.
No way to avoid any of it.
No, it's an area effect.
You crop dusted us.
Everyone who is going to be in your immediate vicinity will be able to smell you. And you smell terrible.
But you can't see me.
But you can smell me.
You can smell me, but you can't see or hear me.
Oh, yeah,
It's like a mix between skunk and raw sewage.
Oh, man.
You're gonna forget how to smell.
So my apartment in college.
Yeah.
That's all that's worse.
The footsteps, by the way, lead this way.
Alright.
Onward.
Onward and over.
All right. Within this chamber, you find
Bodies.
Those were
a great deal of bodies, magic knights, and those members of the Order of the Moon. In addition, this room contains 3 teleportation circles.
Let me guess the footsteps go to one of them.
They do.
Do they end there?
If we have
Yep.
the items, we can toss on these before we do anything. Just to see.
Yeah, we'll just step off the other one.
I've heard that some teleportation rings can turn into blenders.
I may have done poorly.
Very poorly.
Are we stepping through one tonight?
Yeah, let's follow the Adar.
Alright, so we're going to follow Adar
Where did he go?
into the middle one.
Bookkeeper, help us with this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Bookkeeper's hanging out with
Yeah,
us.
he's
so-
just following you.
So if things get real crazy, we can just, hey, let's go.
Where is he? Oh, he's over there.
Okay, sorry, I got to pull the new map.
Gordon! You have been trapped. I would say, do we want to be through the portal the next time we come back in?
No, I think we can do this one real quick.
Or not really no major big fight?
Sorry, I did not get the battle map for this one.
Dude, my little brother was a goat. He would eat anything. Mom and Dad took him in and they had to pull a wood screw out of his throat. A bobby pin. My mom actually had a potato masher that was used just to go through his poo to make sure that he passed nickels, dimes,
Come on, why is this not
pennies.
working?
Let's see here, what else did he do? But it's not like they didn't watch him, but when he got to that age where he would crawl around, he would just, yeah, he would find stuff. And so, yeah, it was not, it was a constant battle for them.
Come on.
Just eating stuff? What the heck?
He eats paper towels, napkins. He found tape on the floor upstairs. Started chewing on that.
I feel like everybody's eating like a paper good at some point, right,
Oh yeah.
What a weirdo.
guys?
No.
Hey, we are visiting the moon.
Wait, why are we on the moon?
That's where it took us to.
No, I don't want to be in the space.
Is this part of it?
I'm gonna reach
Are we on
over.
the same plane, or is this a different plane?
I'm gonna reach over and push the stink out into space.
You know, we could be outside of like
Can we
that city.
Are we decompressed?
You guys find yourself in a state of rapid decompression.
Whoa. Okay.
All right, bookkeeper,
It's
take us
pretty
out.
quick out there.
You, for just the briefest of moments, you see that you are on a crater-pocketed, dusty surface. And above you, you can see humongous planet floating below, blue and green and beautiful. Additionally, you see the stars, the clearest you've ever seen them. Everyone roll a perception check real quick for me, too.
2.
Your eyes are swelling.
30.
Wow.
What's the bonus on that? Dexterity? Perception?
Perception.
Yeah.
It's in your wisdom.
Just a perception
Oh,
check.
it's gonna be wisdom. Oh, cool. I'm screwed. Okay.
You can't. Well, you could do worse than me.
Possible.
I got 2.
Yay! 17. And that was with my
Perception.
so I'm
28.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Perception like that perception.
Yep.
Alright, for this. I got 24.
All right. I'll go with what you see first. You actually see that there is what appears to be some sort of a building / complex about a quarter of a mile from here. It seems a good ways away, but it's also fairly large. Yeah, I'll just say you see the same thing. But yeah, then you cry out, "Get us out of here, bookkeeper!" as your lungs start
Becoming unhappy.
exactly, and your skin, your blood begins to boil, and
Does it pull all the steam
just like that, you end up back in the 5th layer of heaven, before the gates of
Breath of air.
Fresh air.
Breathe it in, come on.
So yeah, that's where we'll end for the night.
Wow.
Utimus.
Tonight's session was really out of this world.
Dude,
You guys weren't there very long. I'll say if you manage to make it back there on your own and get back, then I'll let you level up.
Get back where?
Or we just were
To the moon?
Yeah.
I don't see the moon anywhere up there.
The sun is up there.
We just need survival mantles or a wizard to cast air bubble on us.
There's a bunch of different things.
Wait, where's that
Or
one?
you can eat some gillyweed.
Where do we have to?
What's that hamster ball spell?
Don't we still have that one creature
Air
thing
bubble.
that was giving us the
Oh.
protection area before?
There's another one.
Odalok's resilient sphere.
Yeah, that would work.
Overdoing it.
What What was that creature called that I think she had that was with us, was protecting us before?
Oh, that was
Squish. Squirm.
That was Squirm. That was.
In the far realm.
yeah in the far room.
Wouldn't that creature be able to? Does that not help there?
No, that just helps with like eldritch radiation.
Keeps you from going completely insane.
Yeah, so basically those who enter the far realm are just instantly like transformed into mad piles of goo. But that thing sort of helps protect you from that.
From the mad pile of goo.
So we're just pausing there?
Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to do today was lead you guys off on a little side adventure. And then now that we have, next week we'll have the two characters that are really kind of integral to the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, should be good.
Sweet. I
So
always
yeah.
like the ones where you have riddles. I love those.
You guys managed to make it to the moon of all places. Even for just the briefest of moments. And it's a good thing you had Bookkeeper there, because otherwise
We'd be in trouble.
you would have been
We
in big
would
trouble.
all die.
We would have dashed to the building. We would have made it.
We would all just jumped on Pegasus' back and ran. See how we're
Like a
weightless.
chain of people
Yes.
just like holding on to each other.
We're all weightless, so we're
Yeah.
alright.
Yeah.
I actually thought about saying that. We should just have Pegasus pull us over.
I mean, if I cast haste on Pegasus, that gives it a movement speed of 180, and if it dashes, that's 360 feet every 6 seconds.
Hold your breath.
Yeah, I mean,
Everyone, hold on.
If you could hold your breath for 10 or for a minute, we would be able to make it there with no problem.
How much is a mile?
How long does
A
it take?
whole mile is
280.
17. Yeah, 2,580, but a half mile is only like 1,700 or just
Right.
under that.
Quarter mile is 1,320.
So it'd take us like around 18 seconds? Or 24 seconds?
Let's see what
It'd be
what
3.66 rounds. 22 seconds.
loss of in space without a spacesuit, loss of consciousness
live.
occurs in about 15 seconds. Death is about 90 seconds. Hey, you might have made it actually.
But my horse and I have constitutions much greater than the average person.
The average astronaut.
Alright, on that fairy tale.
Can't tell me that Neil Armstrong ever one-shot Tiamat.
I mean,
Uh,
he doesn't have a point there.
That'll be a fun tale to tell Eugene and Andy when they go back.
Eugene's gonna be very sad.
Alright, we'll see y'all next week.
Catch you later.
So, Steve.
Teacher at MTech?
Yeah.
So cool.
Yep, he teaches all the medical stuff.
He was teacher of the month. His picture's hanging up
No
in the glass case downstairs. And on the whim, I checked it. It's not locked. I think next time we drive by, I'm just going to grab it.
I mean, honestly,
We'll hang it up and see how long it takes.
I think it would be like a nice little, almost like, trinket, you know, little memory.
Or put like a post-it note on it with like a smiley face for his head.
Or hang it up in here and see how long it takes him to notice it.
We should do that. That would actually be really fun.
Well, thank you again.
Yes, thanks for coming, Alan.
Yeah,
Always a good time.
Yeah,
Let's go home and go back.
we we fell so far. Well, we didn't fall far behind at work today, but it's just there's just a lot of stuff that we need to do, and we have to wait on sometimes like the high voltage electricians, the Sparkies, to put in like conduit and stuff before we can ever do anything, and we couldn't leave our cable out.
It's one of those days.
Yeah, but like I've actually never ever in my entire life liked a job like I like this one.
Yeah, you enjoy it?
Oh yeah, 100%. It's so much fun to like look at blueprints and like find out where our data drops need to go, and then organizing it all, and basically like organizing, planning it out all in my head. It's really fun.
Huh.
Right?
How much
you don't mind me asking.
No, I don't mind at all. I think right now, it's 1825 at first. Once you start your apprenticeship, you get bumped up to 1875, and then I believe every like 6 months, I believe it is. It's either 3 months or 6 months. You get like a 25-cent raise and then you're capped out at, I can't remember what it is. It's between like $27.50 and $29. Yeah, but you're protected by the union, which is good and bad. Like there's times where there's a tool that I really want to buy, not just for myself, but for like the whole team to use, and it would save us hours. You know, on a squad of 4 people, you save 1 hour of work for those 4 people. We're talking a lot of money.
Yeah.
But they don't allow us to have tools that are not on our required tool list because the union requires an equal, fair playing field. Which is right. It's good.
Yeah. They got their rules that they gotta follow, which that makes sense. But.
Yeah. I mean, I like it because you also get a 401k and a pension.
That is nice.
Yeah. So it's like I'm not making a whole lot right now, but if I